Climate change denier and billionaire media tycoon Rupert Murdoch has just bought 75% of the equity on National Geographic Magazine. It's very disturbing because there's no more clear sign of corporate influence than this. Now, we're talking, Margaret, of National Geographic, one of the most trustworthy science publications that for over 100 years have been bringing non-profit interest for the divulgation of science. And now we have a person that is well known to deny climate change, to instruct the reporters on the news division of Fox, to deny the involvement of men and humanity on climate change, running this iconic publication.
Well, there's no confirmation as to him running the editorial department of National Geographic or controlling that narrative. But what's troubling here, Jose, for me, is the fact that whomever does have the money and the power can control the information, can set the agenda, can control the narrative surrounding politics, surrounding things like climate change, and can certainly have influence. It'll be interesting to see if any of their content changes with this, or how much, or over time.
To that point, Gary Nell, the National Geographic president and CEO, he said, "The expansion of our nearly two-decade partnership with 21st Century Fox is another milestone for the National Geographic Society," and they claim that now they're going to have so much more money to give out in grants. To whom? To maybe those who deny climate change. So again, we're talking about 73% share of the National Geographic Society, including the magazine, digital properties. $725 million were paid to the National Geographic to stop being a non-profit and become part of the Fox family.
The Fox family.
The science division of the Fox channel.
I mean, honestly, it's speculation as to if and when this will have an effect on the narrative of National Geographic. You know, it's unfortunate, though, that science should be objective and just fact-based, and having a media giant like Rupert Murdoch delve into that, you know, that remains to be seen how that's going to change. But right now it's speculation. I want to point that out. We might be jumping the gun too quickly. Perhaps, you know, their entire editorial staff, their photogs, their agenda, their teams will remain, you know, intact.
That's the hope that, you know, most of us that enjoy the magazine and enjoy the work that they've been doing. The media hasn't been that kind. There's been a lot of cartoons and a lot of fake publications of what new National Geographic might look.
The Onion version?
The Onion version. But also something that I want to point out is the trend that there is out there to make corporate America take over non-profit publications, and the case of Sesame Street, that now is part of HBO. It's no longer, you know, I feel like now, more than ever, the media that children consume is going to be filtered by the corporate boardroom and not by a group of specialists that care for the information itself, but the interest of these corporations. Because now, two of the, you know, you might know that National Geographic gives out this little publication to most of the schools in the country called Nat Geo for Kids. And we're talking about the information that new generations are going to be brought on. And the fact that this guy and this company that is well known to try to change the information in order to advance this agenda of climate change denier, being in control of this advancement and this engagement with kids is, for me, very, very troubling, of a lot of concern. But I want to know your opinion. Share it below in the comments. And if you haven't, please subscribe to the Lib TV.